am who I am because of my parents. My parents were incredible people. I grew up in foster care. I experienced childhood poverty and domestic violence. The group home that I ended up in, the mom I call mom today was a staff member there, and she was the weekend staff, and she was by far the coolest. She was also a teacher in the middle school, and I was in 8th grade at the time, and I saw her in the hall, and like I just knew, like I felt the connection to her, and having spent Christmas with her, like the family was incredible. So I ran up to her in the hall, and I gave her a really big hug, and I said, "Can I come live with you?" And I don't even know how many years it's been. All of a sudden, within a few months of each other, we kind of became a family with the extension of my mom's other children and my dad's other children. We kind of all intermingled in a very non-traditional way. And we became a family. I 100%, I got lucky. You know, my parents are incredible humans. They truly rescued me from a path that not everybody gets rescued from. I was legally adopted when our first child was born, and because my parents who raised me as their foster child, they wanted to be our daughter's legal grandparents. So I was officially adopted at 33, which was really an incredible experience, and the opportunity to change my name from what I was given at birth to the people who raised me is truly an honor. So when I graduated from grad school, Newbury was the name listed on my diploma, and my dad was so proud. You know, they're both incredible people. I do say that I am my mother, but the greatest gifts my father ever gave me was that he believed in me, 1,000%. I've known since the age of reason that I was an LGBTQ person. I've known my whole life. But it wasn't until I went off to college, until I truly started embracing myself, because where I was from wasn't necessarily an accepting environment. But my parents, they didn't blink an eye. They knew before I told them, long before I told them. And, you know, all of the people along the way who have made it possible for me to be who I am, who I truly am. It is my passion to uplift the people who come after me, to make sure that I have made a path for those people. We make sure that we have these kinds of conversations all the time. You know, they have dealt with the question at school, why do you have two mommies? And my children have so easily just explained it off as, you know, we're blessed. You know, and that's it. That's the end of the conversation, you know. For them, that's the end of the conversation. But in our house, you know, there's such great value in uplifting other people, like in self-value, right? You can have financial value, you can have assets, you can be wealthy, right? But in our home, we find happiness in giving back and making sure that other people are taken care of. Other people who don't have the means that we have, that we do provide that assistance, and that having this family, this incredible family, is really what inspires me, and even Christy, even my wife, like us to get up every day and really go put in the hard work, because what we really want to do at the end of the day is be together and have an impact, you know, be able to say that we did better than yesterday.
One thing we always do is we say, you know, what was your high today? What was your low?
I started that.
And I think I like it because, like, we always start with like the best part of your day.
Yeah. Oh, we are a board game family. Yeah. I don't know how many we have. What's your favorite one? What's the rainbow one? Mantis. We love Mantis. Yeah.
I also love
Loud Librarian. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a really good one.
The My City.
Oh, My City. We started that one. Honestly, my experiences and the passion that I have for my family and the love that I have for my family, all of that. I guide with the principle, I lead with the principle of empathy and understanding, and trying to, not everybody has the same story and not everybody comes from the same place. Sometimes we're seeing people on their worst day and sometimes we're seeing people on their best day, and it's often somewhere in between. And I try to lead with understanding and really kind of hearing people's story and understanding their experiences before we get into the point of, figuring out what to do next.
I mean, I think, in all those years, like, when I first met you, would I have ever thought we'd be standing here? No. So, like, I'm so proud of, like, what you do and who you are and what you speak for and, the family we have and this town.
Yeah.